Hello, welcome to Staring Down the Storm, Autism Advocacy in America. I'm your host, Tabitha Ziegler. All right, everyone, I'm Tabitha Ziegler. I'm the host of Staring Down the Storm, Autism Advocacy in America. Thought it'd probably be a good idea to introduce myself so you all understand why I'm doing this. To some people, it probably seems a little crazy, but honestly, I've just been doing advocacy for a little while now, and I just decided to lead with vulnerability and do something that I thought was important. Part of who I am is doing what I think is right. And I think we've just come to a point in our societies where it's really important for people to stand up for what they believe in, and especially to speak up for those that are most vulnerable. So that's a big portion of what this podcast is. I've got strong American roots. My family's been here for a very, very long time. And I'm very committed to not only the U.S., but also Indiana, and trying to get as many resources to as many people as possible. Along my way, I've run into quite a few people that have been doing great things in autism and in neurodiversity in the state. And it occurred to me that there seems to be a little bit of an army growing, a little bit of an individual army, people standing up for what they think is right, people fighting for people's rights, people stepping into the role of advocacy a little bit more. And I think that's really important to share with people, especially considering that there's a large portion of our population that is very rural. And I come from one of these types of populations. I grew up in a very rural town in Indiana. I actually moved back there after my kids were born. And part of this journey started because I have 3 little children that were diagnosed with autism, and I was trying to find them resources. So that led to a nonprofit, which is called Color the Experience, and we do an annual music festival. We've had some outdoor activities for the neurodiverse community. That led me down this road of nonprofits and advocacy. So then that morphed into this podcast. And that's how I met a lot of these really interesting people. Some of them are also running nonprofits. Some of them are also in the medical field. One of the important questions that I ask people on the podcast when they come out that I think is probably a good question to answer myself as well is I ask people, if they don't take anything else away from the podcast, what would you like people to know about you? Like, who are you? And I think that's a really important question to answer, especially concerning all of this advocacy and activism that I'm doing. People probably want to know why I'm doing this stuff. And essentially, I just really want to spur activism in other people, because we need to be advocates for our children. We are our best advocates. And if you don't take anything else away from this, I hope you just understand that I'm one person that is in your corner, and I'm not looking away. This podcast is about getting people good, accurate information, being a community, finding resources, but most of all, just being yourself, finding other people out there that are like you, that understand you, and make the journey just a little bit easier, because, man, it's a hard road. It's tough. And a lot of us, especially in the rural areas, we have no idea what we're doing. We don't know who's out there, and it is so lonely and so isolating. So this is just my little effort to bring something back to the community. All of us could probably be doing other things with our time, but I think this is really important considering our current situation, and that's why I decided to do this. I really believe in it, and like I said, I hope that I'm spurring some advocacy in all of you. So we're really happy to have you here. We hope you feel welcome, and welcome to the podcast. We are at a pivotal point in American history. We do not have the luxury to remain silent. Programs are disappearing every day. We hope that this podcast raises awareness and sparks a sense of advocacy in you. We all can make a difference. The important thing is to start. See you next time.